Hey, welcome back to my channel. So this is just a short video about the classic car or C3 dilemma. And what do I mean by that, the C3 dilemma? Well, what I mean by that is like, a lot of people will get C3s. I'm talking the average guy. I'm not talking about the rich guy that, runs to Barrett Jackson and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the average guy. And so they get the C3 and they fix it all up, and then they're afraid to drive it. They don't want to drive it or put a lot of miles on it because, oh my God, it's not going to be valuable anymore. Um, when these cars were produced in the years they were produced, let's just say 1970, for instance, or 69, 1970, the first guy that bought that car, he bought it to drive it. He bought it to enjoy it. He wasn't concerned about the miles he was going to put on it. He wanted to have fun. He had his Corvette and he wanted to go and tear the streets up in it. And to be expected. That's the thing to do. You bought yourself a Corvette. Why not enjoy it, right? Well, anymore with these classic C3s, a lot of people, and of course, people have the prerogatives, but a lot of people will buy these cars and they will sit. And how many videos have you seen? Tons and tons of videos where you find these old barn finds. It's full of critters, insects, wasp nests, rotted gaskets, rotted hoses, all these kinds of things. Why? Because the guy thought it was going to be worth something one day and he let it sit. Now, to some people, these barn finds are worth money. I mean, if you got the money to pay for a piece of junk, go ahead and buy it. It's up to you. But for me, the dilemma with the C3 is that people want to fix them up and then they're afraid to drive them. They're afraid of the dreaded mileage that they're going to put on it, the wear and tear. Well, I mean, that's what a car is built for. A car is built to drive. A car is built to be used. If that car is not brought up to operating temperature frequently, you're going to start getting seal leaks, dry rotting of tires and hoses. Again, like I said, critters get in the car and build their nest, insects and so forth. So a car should be used regularly, and that's the dilemma. Because if you want the car, but now you don't want to drive it because you're afraid it's going to devalue. You're afraid you're going to mess it up somehow. And so it sits and it gets messed up. That is the dilemma of the C3. So I say, get your C3, drive it, enjoy it, do whatever you want to it. Unless you're the kind of guy that thinks that you're going to make some money off it, or maybe you will. You want it to be, some high dollar classic car sold at Barrett Jackson's. And if you got the money and you buy these types of cars, you're not the guy that's out there driving them. They're sitting in your collection somewhere, and collecting dust is what they're doing. Yeah, that is the real dilemma with the classic car and the classic C3. So I say, get your C3. I say, get out there and drive it, enjoy it. It doesn't have to be a daily driver, but once a week or so, put some miles on that car, enjoy it so you're not getting dry rotting and leaking. And this way you're maintaining it and knowing what's going on with the car, um, as time passes. And like this one here, it looks really beautiful, right? Although this is an AI rendition of a actual C3, but it looks great. And if it looks great, enjoy it. Cars are meant to be driven, and you should drive them. All right, thanks everybody. This was just a short video about the C3 dilemma, and tell me, what do you think about it? Do you drive your C3, or is it just sitting there collecting dust?